Okay, students, let me start the continuation of the function. There are types of arguments. Mainly three type of arguments are there. First is question argument, second one is default argument, and third one is keyword argument or named argument. Another name for keyword argument is named argument. Okay, and fourth one is variable length argument. That is another one thing. It's a mixed one. So first three things are very important. Three type of arguments are very important. Okay. Last class we discussed about the question argument and default argument. Okay, and we have seen one rule also too. Question argument where it will be uh, what is the question of the what is the rule of the question argument in programming parameter? It should be at first in the parameter list. Question argument must be the first position in the parameter list. If the parameter list may contain question argument, default argument, and keyword argument, means question argument always should be first. What may be the question argument means a variable or a value may be the question argument. Okay, and we have seen the example program for default argument. We have seen the simple interest program. Can you recall that? Can you able to recall the programs which we discussed on Saturday? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it okay? Are you clear with the question argument and default argument? Do you have any doubt in these two things? And
Yes,
if
sir.
you need, we will go for one more program also if you ask me. Shall you go for? Okay, okay. Those who are need, you must ask it. Okay. Then let me go for the keyword argument. That is named argument. Okay. Let me see one example program. Then you can easily understand. Okay. Here we are going to do the same thing. What is the thing? We will see the same program. That is simple interest program itself for better understanding. Okay. So I'm just defining the main program. I'm directly calling the function. Okay. So I'm just giving res is a variable. Res equal to si is a function. So here I'm defining, see the program, then you can understand it. I will explain it. N equal to I'm defining number of years, that is 5 years I'm just giving, that is number of term, and rate of interest R equal to I'm just giving 4%, that is R. Okay. Here I made the Here I made the call statement, then I'm printing the result also. So the result is stored in the variable res. Now I'm making the function definition. So what is the keyword to define a function? Which is the keyword to define a function? Use it to define a function. Which is the keyword to define a function? Which keyword is used to define a function? Yes?
Define function.
Very good. Def. That is def is a keyword to define a function. Okay. Def function name. Here, what is the function name we mentioned? Can you say the function name?
SI, sir.
SI. So SI is a function name. Here, please listen very carefully. Okay. Here you can see I'm giving P comma N comma 1 minute. P comma N comma R. So I'm calling the function, variable values. Then I'm just using this SA equal to or else S equal to P into N into R. Okay, by 100. Return yes. Okay. Now I will explain this function for the keyword named argument or keyword argument. Here you can see in the fifth line can you watch? P equal to 10,000, N equal to 5, R equal to 4. Here we are giving a value directly in the position of where, in the place of where, argument. Okay, in the argument position, we are directly passing the value, that is p equal to 10,000, n equal to 5, r equal to 4. Here the values are 10,000, 5 and 4, but we are giving a name for it. For 10,000, what is the name we are giving? P. Okay, in order to identify the value. Okay, what is the name we are given for 5? Can you say what is the name we given for 5?
N, sir.
N. What is the name we given for R?
4, sir.
R. Okay. Sorry, I mean, what is the name we given for 4 is R. Okay. So likewise, we are giving, it is not a variable. Generally, we are value is assigning. Whenever we are using the variable, whenever we are assigning the variable, we are assigning like that. But this P and N and R are not called as variable. This is called keyword argument or named argument. So we are giving a name. We are giving a particular name for a value. Okay. Two names should not be, I mean, each named argument should be unique. P equal to 10,000, again P equal to 100, likewise we cannot give. Okay, only one named argument. Okay, so here we are giving what? Unique name for the each value. For 10,000 we given one name. For 5 value we given one name. For 4 we given one name, that is P comma N comma R. So we are passing the value to that, and what will happen? That value will be passed to the function called state. I mean, 1 minute, I am just changing. In the function header, it will be, the values will be passed to p comma n comma r. There we should use the same name only, same name which we used in the argument. That name only we have to use the function header, p comma n comma r. And what is the one of the advantage for the keyword argument means we no need to follow any procedure. I mean any order. We can call n comma p comma r. In this order also we can call. I mean we can get the arguments in the parameter list, or p comma n comma r, or r comma p comma n, whatever order it will be get, because the values are referred by name. Here we are passing the p value, so the p value will be stored to that p value, that in the parameter. So argument p value will be passed to parameter p value, parameter p. Okay, argument n value will be passed to parameter n, and argument r value will be passed to parameter r. So there is no necessity to keep here to keep this order. There is no need of order like question argument. In question argument, we should not change the order, no. But it is not question argument. It is keyword argument or named argument. We can change the name, but it will calculate very properly. S equal to p value will be assigned, and n value and r value will be properly. It will be passed. Then finally, in the second line, it will do the calculation. The function is returning the value yes. Okay, then here fifth line, res is the keyword, res is a variable ready to receive the value from the function. Then it receives finally in the sixth statement, it's printing the result. Do you have any doubt in this? Can you understand this program? What is named argument or keyword argument means?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the fifth line, we are giving a name for a value. Okay, instead of merely passing the value, we are giving one name. Okay, the value will be called by its name only. So we cannot change the name in the parameters. In parameter, if I give a comma b comma c means it will be used, whether it will value will be successfully will pass. No. In for example, for question parameter, it will be passed. For example, suppose p value is done. I will show that. I will type again, you can easily understand. For question argument, 10,000, n equal to 5, then r equal to 4. Okay, so we have mentioned the value p comma n comma r. Okay, so here we are passing the value to it. Now p comma n comma r, what type of argument? Whether it is keyword argument or question argument or default argument. In the seventh line, The seventh line, P, N, R is what type of argument? Hello? Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What type of argument the P and the N and R in the seventh line? The call statement we are mentioning argument. No. What type of argument? You don't know, huh?
Sir, what, sir?
What type of argument in the seventh line? Seventh line we are passing some arguments. No. What type of argument that is?
Default argument.
Default argument. So it clearly it shows.
No, sir, positional argument.
Very good. Where we have to mention the default argument? The argument or parameter?
Parameter.
Very good. In parameters only we have to mention the default value. Okay. Here P, N, R and all. What is this? Position argument. So position argument we pass with the same variable. Okay. Here we can use what? A, B, C in the parameter I'm saying. I'm typing in the first line. You can see. Here we can use another name to receive the arguments. We can mentioning another okay, but in the keyword argument means same name only we have to mention. The argument name and parameter name be same. Okay, so I'm just making it again. I'm retyping it. R, P, or P, N, R, whatever order you can give, there is no necessity for any order. Okay. Now I'm just rewriting this. P value directly I'm here I'm assigning, that is I'm passing a named argument. N value I'm just passing 5 and R value I'm just passing. I'm mentioning here. So now what is the P and N and R in the argument? What type of argument that is?
Default
Fifth
argument, sir.
Fifth line. It is not default argument.
Sir, positional argument, sir.
How it is position argument? It is not position argument. It is not default argument. It is keyword argument or named argument. How we are saying it is a keyword argument means in the argument list. We know now whenever the function call statement we are passing some arguments. In the function header, which is the function header in this program? Which line is mentioned?
Of first line, sir.
First line. So that is called parameter, where we have to mention the default argument. Means you may have the confusion. P equal to 10,000. Last program also we done, but where we done, that is the parameter. Okay. For example, n equal to 5, n r p equal to 10,000. If you mention me, that is keyword argument. Where if the value mentioned in the function header, that is called what? Default argument, default value. Okay. In the calling statement, in the function call statement, that is in the main program, we are passing some values, that is called what? Named argument or keyword argument. Now if I run this program, the value will be returned 1500. Okay. Can you understand this program really?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a very basic. If you didn't understand means we cannot do further programs and all, you cannot clarify. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So thorough it. Okay. Okay. All students are do you understood this 3 type of arguments? Hello? All the students, did you understood question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Let me
Yes,
go
sir.
for the slide. Yes. So we have seen the example program for the question argument. We already seen this one. Default argument, that is the simple interest program. Okay. Here you can see def interest. Interest is a function name. Principal rate equal to 8.5 time. Why it is invalid? Last line, just mentioned in the red line. No. Why it is invalid? Can you say why it is invalid? because we are following one rule. No, question argument should be at first and keyword argument should be at last, or else the non-default argument should not followed by the default argument. Here, what is the default argument? In the red line it is mentioned, in red color font it is mentioned, no, on function header. There we have mentioned that rate equal to 8.5. What type of argument that is? Rate is
Default arguments.
default argument. So default argument should be at which position? At last position only, no. So it is it in the last position? No. After that, one more argument is there, that is time. One more parameter is there, that is time. That what type of time is what type of parameter, or what type of formal arguments? That is position type of argument. Position argument. No. So it's non-default. Time is non-default value. No. So rate should be, that is the default value should be at last in the parameter list. Okay. Default argument should be placed at the last position in the parameter list. That is one of the rule for the default argument. And position argument means in the function header, position argument should be which one receives the position value, position arguments, that variable, that parameter should be mentioned in the first. Okay, first in the parameter list. Okay, any understood? You can see the example. Draw line. Draw line is what? What is draw line? The first line you can see in the main function, main program. What is draw line? Can anyone say?
Call statement.
Call statement, function call statement. Draw line is a function name. So how many arguments we passed in the first line in the main program? How many arguments are we passing?
No arguments, sir.
No argument. We didn't pass any argument in the first line. So the call statement is made. The function will be called. So default values is mentioned in the parameter list. Can you note down? Symbol equal to that dollar symbol, dollar sign is mentioned, and times equal to 20. The value 20 is assigned to value. These two are default arguments are mentioned in the parameter list. So whenever the function will execute time for I in range of times, so time will be taken as what? 20, and print sim, comma NDL. So symbol value will be dollar will be taken. Okay, the dollar sign will be taken. Default value will be taken. This is example for default arguments. Then you can see in the second call statement, how many arguments we are passing in the second call statement?
One element, sir.
One, that is one argument. Okay, one argument we are passing. Okay, then what will happen? That symbol will be placed in the symbol. So what is the value for symbol? Now it is at symbol instead of dollar symbol. Dollar symbol is default value, no, but default value not necessary. We are giving the value. We are passing the value. That's why what we passed that value will be referred. That value will be placed in the position of dollar sign. So now what is the thing? At symbol equal to at symbol will be at the rate symbol will be placed, and time speed in pass. Second argument, speed in the default argument will be taken. What is the default value for time now? Times. What is the default value?
20.
20. So 20 will be taken. Okay. You can see the last line, last call statement, or third call statement, draw line of hashtag, that is asterisk symbol, comma 40. Here we are passing how many arguments? How many arguments we are passing in the last call statement or third call statement?
2.
Two arguments we are passing. So instead of the dollar sign is the default symbol. No, in the function header I am talking. Function header, symbol value is dollar sign. What is the dollar? It is a default value. So, but whether the default value will be taken or which value will be taken, whether the passed argument will be taken or default will be taken. Whether we are passing the two value, no, hashtag and 40, that value will be taken. Okay, in the function. because default, when the default value will be taken, when the default value will be executed, can you say, can anyone say when the default value will be executed?
The parameters
That's why in the parameter only we are mentioning the default value, no, when it will be executed.
at last.
At last, whenever we didn't pass any argument, that time only the default value will be taken. See, in the first call statement, we didn't pass any value. So that time the default value, both the default value will be taken. In second call statement, we are passing only one argument. Okay, symbol value only we are passing. Times value we didn't pass. That time the times value 20 will be taken as the default. Okay, in the third call statement, we are passing the two values. So no default value will be taken. Okay, so no default will be taken. Asterisk value will be is assigned to the symbol, and 40 will be 40. The value will be assigned to the time, the parameter list. Now what will be the print? Hashtag will be print 40 times 0 to 39. The for loop will execute. No, can you understand this program? Could you able to understood? Hello. Here you can see another one example program, convert bind arc. Okay. Can you hear? Can you able to hear my audio? I asked one question. Can you hear my audio?
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes,
at
sir.
last you should not say network problem, sir. I didn't hear, sir, and all. You have to tell it. Okay, listen it. Then here one more example is there. Convert bin octal, binary to octal. Okay. So whenever we are passing the binary, I mean you can see this num equal to int of input. We get one number. Convert binary act, that is bin arc function will be called. Here one argument we are passing, number only we pass. So automatically what will happen? Binary to octal will convert. Number only pass, base equal to 2. 2 means what? Binary digit. Okay, this is the number system. Okay, refer the 11th standard book. Number system is there, third chapter. Okay, if you refer means you can easily understand. Okay, base equal to 2, 2 value will be taken, it will be convert. And second call statement you can see in the main function, convert by num comma 8. So base num value will be what the input the user given, that will be taken, and 8 is a value. So base value will be taken as 8. So it will be 8 base value is what? It is for octal. Okay, octal means 8. So 8 will be passed to the base value, then it will be calculated. The function will return the value. Okay, could you able to understand this one? Okay. Then we have seen the example for keyword and named argument. Okay. Here you can see the draw line is a function. That is, we are passing the both the values. Here you can see in the third call statement. Third call statement, draw line times equal to 10, symbol equal to star. Okay. So we are passing the keyword argument. Okay. So the keywords will be taken, then it will be, the value will be passed. In the argument, whether we are mentioning a variable equal to some value, that is times equal to 20, that is called as named argument or keyword argument. Such type of arguments are called as keyword argument. Okay. And then rules for the all three arguments. An argument list must first contain position argument. I always saying that position argument should be at the first position in the parameter. Okay, the parameter or an argument list also. Position argument should be at first. in the argument list as well as the parameter list. Okay, and keyword argument should not be taken from the required argument. That is, keyword argument should be at last. What's the indirectly they are telling? That is, what is the meaning of the second point? Means keyword argument should be at the last in the argument list as well as the parameter list. Should be at last. Keyword argument we have mentioned only in the parameter list. Keyword argument value will be mentioned at the last one. Okay, and next one, you cannot specify a value for an argument more than one. That is, the name should be used to only one. For example, keyword argument n equal to 10, comma n equal to 20. We cannot pass 2n. The name is same. No, keyword is same, so we cannot pass like that. Okay, so it should be the argument list should be, or the parameter name should be unique. The value which we are passing, the value should be unique. Value means in the sense of I'm saying in the keyword argument. Okay,